formerly known as Chinitis100. If you guys haven't noticed, I did change the name of my channel just to kind of go more in line with what my channel represents, which is nails and beauty. And I know some people do not like me posting so many beauty related videos. I like to do beauty hauls and reviews and an occasional little like get ready with me, not really, but there are people that are subscribed to me because of the nails mostly, and there are some people that are subscribed to me because of the beauty videos. So I'm trying to find a way to kind of be equal to both sides. I am passionate about both nails and beauty, and the reason I love beauty related stuff is because I like to give my honest, true review and opinion, so that, you know, people don't just go waste their money on something that it's not really that good. You know what I'm saying? So that is why I am doing beauty and nail videos, and I'm gonna try to be a little bit more equal to both sides and try to put out as many nail videos and beauty videos equally. So now that I've gotten that out of the way and that I've, you know, formally announced the new channel name, let's get to what this video is about. As you can see in this video, I am completely bare. Like, I don't have anything on my face, no makeup. The only thing I do have is face moisturizer and some primer. Because I want to share with you the Bare Skin, the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation. I wanted to share it with you because I know I was very curious about this product, but I kind of didn't want to spend the $30 on the foundation and then the $30 on the brush. So that would be $60 total, and what if I don't like it? Well guys, I am here to let you know, if you guys shop at Ulta, I don't know if like Sephora has it or other places, but I know Ulta has these like introductory kits. This one in particular has the foundation and the brush and the veil, the powder veil. You can see was $35. So the brush itself is like $30, $29, so $35 for all three I think is a very, very good deal. So I went ahead and tried it. I had the lady at the counter at Ulta, not at the counter but at the beauty counter at Ulta, she tested the color on me and she suggested this one, which is Bare Beige. This is what the kit looks like. It has, like I said, the brush, the foundation, and the perfecting veil powder. I have used this already, and as you can see by the bottle right here, this is a small sample bottle, enough for like a 30 or 40 day wear. But I've actually worn it, I think, more, because I've had this well over a month. I've had it 2 or 3 months, and I have used it not every single day, but almost every day. I would say 4 days at least out of the week I have used it. You can hear a little shaker ball, and that's because it's to keep the pigments and everything from sedimenting down to the bottom or whatever. So you just have to shake it and shake it. And this is what the brush looks like. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this is what the brush looks like. It is like a flat round, like it looks like a barrel, and then it's flat at the top, and then it has like a little indentation right in the middle, like it kind of caves in a little bit. I don't know if you can tell because of how bright it is, but trust me when I say it has like a little indent inside. After you shake it, you basically put 1, 2, they say like 3 drops of this. Okay, so it looks like that. And then once that is done, so I guess I should probably do a close-up so that you guys can see. See, I have some spots and then just like some freckles, and then, well, you can see what it looks like.
So obviously for time reasons I had to speed up the video, but let me just say that while applying this foundation, it is very soft, very light. The bristles are very delicate on the skin, so you can buff very well, and it does not cause any damage to the skin, or it does not aggravate the skin at all. But just know that it is not a full coverage. I just want to specify how it is not a full coverage, and 3 drops are not enough, at least not for my face. I needed at least 6 drops, I believe.
leave you zoomed in because I just wanted to give you a little bit more time for you to look at it and see what you think. My thoughts of this product are the following, and this might not be true for everybody. Each person has different skin types, different skin conditions, etc., but this is what I personally think. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference of my before and after. I don't think this is a full coverage, first of all. I just did one coating, for lack of a better word, with 3 dots or three drops of this foundation for each side. So it was 6 drops total, which has been on average what I use, even though the lady at the counter recommended 2 to 3 drops, and I think that's what the packaging says. I don't think it's a 2 to 3 drop, at least not for my face. I think at least it is a 3 or 4, even up to 6 drops. But this is just 1 layer, and I do think it does offer a nice natural coverage. Like I said, not a full coverage. Let me zoom you guys back out. So it is a nice natural look. I do think it evens out my complexion, my skin tone. I think it does give it a nice even color. I do think it does a pretty decent job at like minimizing appearance of freckles and spots. Like I mentioned up here that I have a spot. It's not like it's covering it, but I think it does diminish it. And another thing that I love about it is how light it is. I literally do not feel I have foundation on. It feels like I just put lotion on, but not greasy. I don't feel anything, and to the touch, I don't feel anything. I do think this is a type of foundation for in my skin tone, not my skin tone, for my personal skin condition. I definitely need to moisturize well, let that set, and prime very well, because I do have large pores, and I do feel that if I don't do those steps, the pores do kind of, they are pronounced more with this foundation. I do believe so. And it also depends on my skin. If I haven't drunk enough water, my skin is very delicate in that sense, and it reacts immediately. So if I don't drink enough water, my skin shows it. And honestly, I did not drink enough water yesterday or today. I haven't drunk enough water. I've been on a coffee high. So and I feel it. And I think if you know, moisture and moisturizing my face and the right primer does minimize the appearance of the pores. Otherwise, I do feel like it can make the pores be more pronounced, and I will be showing you a close-up if I haven't by now. But all in all, I do like it. I like how light it feels, and I think for an everyday look, an everyday day, unless you're like doing the catwalk, I think for any particular office job, I think it's fine. I actually wear it to work basically almost every day, and I think it's fine. It's fast and easy to apply. You just gotta buff it in with the brush. The brush itself is pretty soft also. It's nice soft bristles, but they're firm, just the right firmness to just kind of buff around and go all over, and it's nice, and I don't have any problem applying it. I actually like the brush a lot, and I do like the consistency of this, and it's not oily. So I do see that throughout the day, later in the day, it does tend to get oily. I do have the famous T-zone, and it does get oily. So this is not something that I would recommend for somebody with extremely oily or somebody with the T-zone. Especially not to use it without a finishing powder. This is their perfecting veil that came with it, which I do use it sometimes. I think it's a little bit thick for some reason. I am not quite sure if this is best to use by itself or what is the deal with it, but for sakes of the video, I'm going to use it and see how you can see the pores right here. This is what I'm talking about. And I did prime, but I don't think I used enough primer. And I do feel like when I do use enough primer and I do let it set the correct amount of time, it's not as noticeable as now. But for instance, right now, I do feel that these pores are very noticeable, and I do feel that the bare skin foundation makes them more noticeable than normal. Not more noticeable than normal, rather. More noticeable than when I use other different products. So, and I will use this, I'm just pressing like this. The powder is very, very creamy and very lush. It's not just like a translucent, easy powder. No, this, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, guys, I won't poke my eye out. I don't think. I haven't so far. By the way, if you guys want to see a tutorial on these nails, I have a video of them, so yeah. I do my own acrylics. FYI, if you didn't know by now. So it does feel very soft and creamy and very suede-like. It definitely feels very, very luscious. But you do have to be careful not to apply too much. Otherwise, I think you can end up looking cake face. And the reason I'm putting it on my lids is because I do have oily lids, and I'm not really going to apply any shadow right now because I'm just concentrating on the foundation. After applying the veil, looks like, I do think it might minimize the look of the pores just a tad bit, but not enough. If I were to choose between the foundation liquid from Bare Minerals and the Bare Skin Perfecting Veil, I would definitely pick the foundation. Why? I do feel that the Perfecting Veil can end up looking a bit cakey if you're not careful. I like how silky. I'm not judging that. It's very smooth and silky, but I don't think with my skin it always goes well. I do like the finishing look. It does make it look nice and smooth and very nice, smooth toned. But if you're not careful, it's so like rich and velvety that it can end up looking a bit cakey on me. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. And then it does seem to kind of bring out my dry patches, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See right here, I don't know if you can tell, but right here I tend to have like dry patches in my nose. This is one area that I struggle with, and I think it brings them out. And I don't know, I don't know. I don't know if you can tell. I don't always use this, actually. I don't really use the finishing veil all the time. It's those times where I have to use it when my skin is in its top condition, when it's cooperating and it's nice and smooth and I've drunk enough water. And so it's naturally hydrated from the inside, because that's always the best, is to just naturally hydrate by drinking lots of water every single day. So I don't use this all the time because unfortunately sometimes I have not been on top of my water game, if there's such a thing. But if I were to recommend one thing, it's the foundation liquid. I think for an everyday, you know, work look, or just a quick, you know, getting ready, that's fine. But it's not full coverage. Definitely I don't think it's full coverage. However, that's why it's called bare skin, because it naturally feels like it's your bare skin. I love it. And I do think it does an improvement on my skin. So if I don't really have time, or if I don't feel like doing a lot to my face makeup wise, I can definitely use I do recommend using the Bare Skin from Bare Minerals. And then to set it would be good to use this. Just remember to be careful so that you don't go overboard and it doesn't end up looking cakey. However, it does not feel cakey, it does not feel thick, it does not feel heavy. Especially for summer months, it's quite light and I do enjoy it, so I do recommend it, especially for the price. Like I said, you do get a lot for the money. I've used this for over a month and I still have plenty, and this is just like a sample size, so I cannot even imagine how long the real original size, full size, would last. So I do recommend it. Try it out at Ulta. At least, if anything, the brush, I love it. It does well at blending your makeup or applying your foundation. So I think that's it. I hope you found it helpful, but in the end, you're going to judge by yourself by the before and after. So let me know what you think down in the comments below, and if you've tried it, let me know what you feel about this product. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it, share this video, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Till the next one. Bye.